Hi, welcome to Speak English with Joe. Do you ever wonder when to use could and would? Knowing the difference can help you sound more polite and fluent in English. In this lesson, I will show you exactly how each word works in requests so you can make the right impression every time. If you find these grammar tips helpful, hit the subscribe button and click the bell icon for more lessons each week. Let's get started. Let's have an overview of these modal verbs. Could and would are used to express possibility, requests, and hypothetical situations. But could emphasizes politeness, while would expresses hypothetical or conditional actions. Now that we have an overview of these modal verbs, let's dive deeper into each one. Let's begin with could. Could is often used to make polite requests or suggestions and to discuss possible abilities or actions. It has the structure could, followed by subject, then the base form of the verb. For example, could you help me with this? Here, could is used to ask for help in a polite, less direct way, showing respect and consideration. 2. It could rain later. Could in this sentence indicates that there is a chance or possibility of rain, but it's not certain. 3. When I was young, I could swim for hours. Could in this sentence expresses a skill or ability that existed in the past, showing what the speaker was capable of doing. Now, let's look at some conditions or situations where could is frequently used. 1. Polite requests. In this case, asking for help, permission, or suggestions. For example, could you help me with this project? Here, could is used to ask for help politely, making the request sound less direct and more courteous. 2. Possibilities and abilities. In this case, talking about things that may happen or were possible in the past. For example, we could go to the beach if the weather is nice. In this case, could is used to express a potential future plan depending on a certain condition, which is the weather. 2. When I was younger, I could run 5 miles without stopping. In this sentence, could indicates past ability, something that was possible for the speaker at a younger age. Let's move on to would. Would is used to express hypothetical situations, polite offers, and to talk about what someone wants to do under certain conditions. It has a structure: would, followed by subject, then the base form of the verb. For example, I would go if I had time. In this sentence, would is used to describe an imaginary or unreal situation, something the speaker would do if the conditions were different. 2. Would you like some coffee? In this case, would makes the offer sound more polite and respectful, showing consideration for the other person's preference. 3. I would rather stay home tonight. In this sentence, would expresses a personal choice or preference, indicating that staying home is the preferred choice or option for the speaker. And now, let's delve into some conditions where would is commonly used. 1. Hypotheticals. Imagining scenarios or conditions. For example, I would travel around the world if I had enough money. Would in this sentence is used to imagine a scenario that isn't real at the moment. It describes what the speaker might do if the conditions were different, making it hypothetical. 2. Polite offers and preferences. Making polite offers and expressing personal preferences in a polite way. For example, would you like to join us for dinner? In this case, would makes the invitation sound friendly and respectful, giving the other person the choice to accept or decline politely. 2. I would rather have tea than coffee. Here, would expresses a preference in a gentle way, indicating that tea is preferred, but without being forceful or demanding. Now that we have a clear understanding of could and would, let's look at some common mistakes people make with these modal verbs and how to avoid them. 1. Using would for polite requests when could is more appropriate. For example, would you help me with this? This sentence appears to be incorrect in polite or formal requests because it sounds too direct. Could is softer and shows more respect, making it more appropriate. Therefore, the correct version should be, could you help me with this? 2. Using could for a hypothetical condition when would is better. For example, I could go if I had time. For hypothetical scenarios, this sentence looks incorrect because it suggests mere ability rather than intention. Would is more suitable because it clearly expresses a hypothetical intent to go if circumstances allowed. Hence, the correct sentence should be, I would go if I had time. Great job making it to the end of the lesson. Now that you've learned the difference between could and would, let's put your skills to the test with this quick quiz. But remember, use could for polite requests and possibilities, while would for hypotheticals, polite offers, and preferences. Give it a trial and leave your answers in the comment section. If you found this lesson helpful, give it a thumbs up. Share it with friends who might benefit, and subscribe to this channel for more practical English tips every week. Thanks so much for watching, and see you again in the next lesson. Goodbye.